So the next thing we're going to look at is something that just came out yesterday, and that is the Blank Forms tape synth, working through all of these amazing tape processing effects. And he's got a ton of synths and that kind of thing. And it's just going to be kind of fun to walk through this. I've already started to unify this some. It's going to be fun. Okay, now let me just go up to the top here. Yeah, this is BF. This is perfect for UNIFY. I'm just going to start at the top with aged, and this is a pad. And here we go. And watch as I go on up with the modulation. Listen to that. This is what sets this apart. As you're moving through the modulation, the dynamic layers, there are so many dynamic layers, or just little layers that you start here kind of blossom as you're going through that CC1. So let's start it again. And I'm just, and again, I've got my modulation control mapped to my expression pedal. So you don't see my hands moving anything. My foot is controlling that. So that makes it easier. Yeah, and when you get to these, and then it just gets even more quirky. It just brings another layer of expression for sure. Yeah, and listen when you. And then we can open up this, and we can play with the ADSR. That's crazy. So right now I'm using a it's one of the Studio Logic's expression pedal, and I find it really stable. Sometimes you'll have an expression pedal that'll kind of jitter a little bit. This one kind of stays when you take your foot off of it. It kind of stays where you want it to stay, which is a great feature. And this is just the first patch, but you can just hear all of this personality in there. And one thing is, let me just load this up again by default, and the start point, we can go into the sample. And what that is, that's global for the entire thing. So there's no way that we can set a start point for each of the layers. So, but you can kind of scrub through this. And find a start point that you like. So you can turn something into something else. And listen to that. So unified field? No, there is not a yeah. The thing that controls those types of things, you're seeing the dynamic, the CC1. The CC1 takes you through all of those different personalities there, and we can just go through some more of these. Let's go to Bucket Brigade. Now, I'd like this because I can hover over the info and it just kind of gives me some more information. Um, a mysterious lo-fi sign pad. So this is a sign pad. Let's load this up. And let's push it up. Listen to the personality just kind of. Oh, wow. Okay, now you hear this. Now watch what happens. Watch it open up. You hear that? And then you release it. It's just rich. Yeah, Chris, I'm using my expression pedal mapped to CC1, so that way I can control that with my foot. Yeah, and man, you've got a foot, you got to use it. So let's go to rotating, and let's look at that. Rotating a heavily tape process pad. Um, so rotating, yeah. Yeah, you get those other. Wow. It almost goes to mono, but then it opens up. It just starts getting wider and wider and wider. And having those harmonics, and then when you're playing chords, it just fattens it up. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's see. Ah, man, let's go to FM Motion. And we've got different reverb impulse responses that we can choose in the player here. Let's do a plate reverb. Really cool. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's so many. I think there's over 100 There's over 130 different patches, and so we've got pads. Let's go to keys, and I've got a couple of these analog square keys. Oh yeah. So when you're, it's kind of simple, and then you crank it. Yeah. And just it's just going. It's just going. Okay. Let's go to dark filth and let's just see. Um, yeah, dark keys with a fifth overtone. Oh yeah, let's see. And then you'll bring up that, and it just goes crazy. It's beautiful. Let's go to evolving. And again, I keep forgetting to see FM-based keys with lots of interesting granular layers. Um, it's very interesting because again, it takes on the personality of Blank Forms, and he is just has got tons of different tape machines, and it's good to go. I always just really encourage you guys to go watch the videos and yeah. Let's put the reverb up a little bit. Now let's sit. Yeah, you can glitch it out. Yeah, Jim, I'm actually using a mix face. It's from Studio Logic. It's a mix face, and it has the sliders. It has buttons and knobs, and it's just such a flexible controller, and it just goes perfectly with the SL88, and it allows me to do so many different things. So it's just wonderful. Okay, uh, let's just go to a couple more, and I really want to show you what I've been doing with the UNIFY. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Okay, let's go to unsolved. So this is like distorted and spooky keys. Yeah. So, hey, Dennis, good to see you. I tell you what, uh, I know it's getting late for some of you guys. So I'm going to open up. I'm going to open UNIFY and and show you some things that I've been doing with it with this. I've been working on unifying, and so I've started working on unifying the patches here. So I've got, I just made this little BPM patch, squares. Squares go to Iceland. So this first slot, I've got distorted squares loaded. So I'll just solo this so you can kind of hear this by itself. And then what I've done, John also unified the frozen cinematic strings, and I love that originals. And he's done some other things here with this as well. So let me just let you hear this unified layer. So he's got like some drums going on here. So this is using frozen cinematic strings. And now let's go ahead and pull up the kind of woozy. Now let me see if I can pull up, let me put this evolving keys in here. Some of the strings. Yeah. CPU meltdown. A lot of stuff going on in here. little vibe going on there. That is so cool. You know, it is so beautiful, the interface and the way that they've just put this together. It's just a lot of fun. And let's see what we've got. Yeah, it's just so much fun. And it is just so much fun to be able to share all of these. All of these beautiful instruments with you. It is very impressive. And there are so many. Let's just check out a couple of the ARPs, expanding grains, and then we're going to give a couple of these away. Again, the layers that you get when you go through this, it just makes it so interesting. And then make sure, I think BF, I think that the ARPs are just kind of sampled. I don't think that they're not key map or tempo synced or any kind of like that. Um, let's just let's go do a couple of the blank forms presets here. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. I got to go back to UNIFY again because it's just got that really cool beat going on. So let's see. 90s keys. Yeah, 90s keys. Let's load that up and see what happens here. Yeah. Now let's. Well, Shane, this is actually. Let me just show you what UNIFY is doing, and let's see. I'm gonna. Yeah. So UNIFY. I've also have a UNIFY layer that's using frozen cinematic keys, and that's this original's cinematic frozen strings, and that is one of my other favorite originals libraries. It's incredible. So you've got a lot of those layered, and that's what's making this really nice underscore type of thing. And then I can go back and then bring up blank forms again. Let's see if we can find another key sound while we're just in this little chill mode here. Ooh, Avatar's Dream Pad. Let's check that out. Yeah, Matt. I am using the free original, well, the original's cinematic frozen strings unified library with this, and John has created these really cool BPM split patches. Edward, I'm working on doing that. So yeah, so you can see that I'm kind of in the beginning stages of mapping some of these patches. I think there's like over 130. So I've been doing pretty good. So just be on the lookout for that. Make sure that you follow the channel and follow me on like the different socials, Twitter and that type of thing. So when something comes up, I'll make sure that you guys find out about it. So, well, okay. Yeah, I love the way John has put some of these different things together. Okay, one more here, Bright Heart, and let me just solo this so we can just hear what this sounds. Yeah, Dennis, it's pretty involved. Once you have a basic template sort of set up on a patch, then it's just the tediousness of going through each patch and saving it. Let's do one more, Broken Rays. Oh yeah, it almost sounds like a an operating system startup sound. Okay. Okay. Wow. I love that. I'm so glad we had this time together to share some music and a laugh or two. I'm so sorry when I have to say it's over. Oh, it's over. But I'll see